They say you have to be attentive while you're driving because anything could fly back at you. Now, what if I told your ugly ass there is a 21-month-old baby boy that is fighting for his life? Now, I don't know if he's fighting because it's negligence or if it was an error, just a freak accident error. But I'm telling you, in Lumberton, Texas, there is a mother that's being investigated by CPS. Now, we know CPS don't respond for all cases, but baby, when they respond, they respond. The mother was operating the family vehicle. It appeared to be some type of, I don't know if it was a minivan or if it was like a crossover van. However, as the vehicle made a left turn in one of the busiest intersections, West Chance Cutoff and Highway 96, the busiest intersection at the busiest time of the day, she hit that left, and you see a car seat flip out the side door and land face down on the pavement. OMG, and it was a baby attached to it. I know you saying, say what? Yes, a baby was attached to it, and it was the 21-month-old baby I just told you about. The crazy part about it, God be stepping in. God be stepping in. There were cars behind her. The vehicle was still driving when the baby flew out. The truck behind her, the car behind the truck stopped. It's as if God said, hold on, my child. And everybody got out of their vehicles to get that baby rescued. Do you hear me? The baby has been hospitalized with head injuries, transported priority one condition to a hospital called Christus St. Elizabeth Hospital. There were 2 other children in the car. Their ages, I don't know, but they were all in car seats. Now, you're probably scratching your cranium and saying to yourself, how, Sway? I don't know, y'all, because as a parent that is no longer in the car seat stages of my son's life, the car seat was one of the most tedious things. Although it saves lives, it was a tedious thing because you had to strap the base down, then bring the seat back around, then put the seatbelt hook in here, put it over here, make sure it's not too tight, make sure it's not too tight on the chest. Like, it's a process, and she had to do it 3 times? 3. But the fact that where CPS got involved was because when the police came to the scene, they were doing their check, their safety check, because I first thought it was an error on the door. I said, it's a recall. It's a recall. Glass is a recall. But then when the police looked further into it, the police officer noticed 3 seats weren't buckled down, secured properly to the actual vehicle. OMG. So that then put you in a hot pot for negligence, ma'am. They're investigating you, ma'am. I don't know if this was a, oh my God, I was rushing mistake, or if this is a pattern that you do every time, or if there is a situation where there's a flaw with the car seats, the door of that vehicle, and the seating in that vehicle. Maybe one of the 3 apply or all of the 3 apply. But at the end of the day, my prayers go out for the 21-month-old baby, because the car seat kept him in the car seat. So when it flipped over, the road rash, all that head hitting the pavement, baby, the ground don't soften up when you coming at it full speed. The ground is like, yeah, this one gonna hurt. I wouldn't know what to do. I would panic. My heart would be beating like this through my chest. I can only imagine the driver behind her, how he felt, because he had to immediately abruptly stop. What if he was distracted? He would have ran over that baby. But I'm happy that everybody stepped up to go and get that baby out the road and render aid immediately. Good Samaritans can't always wear a cape. But baby, when they step up, baby, it's miraculous. Now, the other 2 children in the vehicle were not injured. We are keeping prayers up for that 21-month-old baby for real, though, because that sounds very, I don't even know. It sounds like a tear should be dropping from my eye, because I'm just like, I want to know, is this baby going to have long-term, issues with this fall? Well, either way, ma'am, they're going to figure out if you should be the custodial parent moving forward. And I hope in their investigation that there's not other scenarios of negligence, because baby, you're gonna lose them babies. To all the parents out there, it is important to strap them babies' car seats in properly, because if she did not have that sliding door open, in another scenario, if someone would have hit her in an accident, those babies would have flew out the car seat, or the car seat would have flew into something in the car, and it would have been another tragedy. So we got to make sure that we're doing all the steps, regardless of you rushing, regardless of you being tired. You have to, because your baby needs you and you need your baby. But I am just the messenger, baby. I didn't even pop that hard enough. Ugh. It's your girl, Shaunie B. If you're cool with your girl, down for with your girl, make sure you check out that website. Yes! www.shauniebeentertainment.com. Check out the finger optional drop donations. Never any pressure to do either of the two, because I see the likes, the shares, the comments means the world to me. So I just want to say thank you from my lips to your ears for rocking with me. Let's hop in the comments. The video that I showed you as I was talking about it shows you why your stomach should be feeling like you coming down a roller coaster. I wouldn't want to see that in real time, and I wouldn't know how to deal with it if, you know, I unfortunately had a freak accident like that. I would lose my mind up in here. The sad part about it is why she's allegedly, because I don't know if she's effed up behind it or not, but while she's thinking about mentally you know, oh my God, my baby's injured, she also has to sit and be investigated. And at that time, that is the tough pill to swallow, because her mind's going to be all over the place. Especially since they're trying to figure out if she is a good parent to those children. Ooh, CPS be asking you some incriminating stuff. So hopefully what they find does not have you lose your children. And I hope that this does not happen to anyone watching this video. We got to slow down. We got to make sure that we strap everybody in to make sure that we can all get back out the vehicle as we got in one piece. But I am out of here, man. I told y'all I'm just a messenger. And until next time, next story, I'm out this piece.